Welcome to today's meditation. Find a comfortable position and let your eyes close when you're ready. Before we begin, a brief reflection on today's theme. Your job isn't to stop the storm or make it sunshine. It's to let the weather pass without resisting it. Release doesn't mean forcing emotions out. It means stopping the grip that keeps them stuck. Crying, screaming into pillows, shaking, laughing until you can't breathe. These aren't breakdowns. They're the body's wisdom releasing what needs to move. Today, let something move through you instead of staying trapped inside. Now let's begin. Let your body settle into whatever position it's already in. Not perfect, not the right meditation posture. Just a way of being here that your body can hold without fighting. And as you settle, notice what's already here in your body, not what you think should be here, what actually is. Is there tension somewhere? Tightness? A knot in your chest or throat or belly? You don't need to fix it. Just acknowledge it. Notice your breath moving, not controlling it, just feeling it. The air coming in, the air moving out. And as you breathe, see if you can feel where your body meets whatever's holding you. The chair, the floor, the bed. Feel that contact. Let your weight drop into it. Nothing to hold up right now. Nothing to perform. Here's what we don't talk about enough. You're carrying things, feelings you never got to express, anger that wasn't safe to show, grief that had no room, fear you had to hide. And your body has been holding all of it, clenching around it, bracing against it, keeping it contained so it doesn't spill out at the wrong moment. That takes energy, a lot of energy. And after years of this, you forget you're even doing it. The holding becomes background noise. The tightness becomes normal. But here's the thing about emotions. They're not solid. They're not permanent. They're energy that needs to move. When you were a kid, you knew this instinctively. Something hurt. You cried. Something frustrated you. You screamed or stomped. Something delighted you. You jumped and squealed and couldn't contain it. The emotion moved through you, and then it was done. But somewhere along the way, you learned that this was too much, too loud, too intense, too inconvenient. So you started holding, And now you're here, with a body full of weather that never got to pass through. Right now, see if you can notice where you're holding. Not intellectually, physically. Is there a place in your body that feels tight, braced, frozen? What if that's not just tension? What if that's unfelt emotion? Anger stored in your jaw, grief locked in your chest, fear gripping your belly, shame curling your shoulders forward. You don't have to force anything to release. That's not how this works. Forcing is just another form of control. But you can stop gripping so hard. What if, just for right now, you let whatever's here be here? Not forever, just for this moment. If there's sadness, can you let it be sad? If there's anger, can you let it be angry? If there's fear, can you let it be afraid? Your body knows what to do with emotion. It always has. Sometimes release looks like crying. Sometimes it's trembling or shaking. Sometimes it's a deep exhale you didn't know you were holding. Sometimes it's heat rising to your face. Sometimes it's coldness spreading through your limbs. All of it is allowed. All of it is your body's intelligence at work. You've been taught that control is strength, that composure is maturity, that being too emotional is weakness. But what if the opposite is true? What if 真正的力量 isn't in holding everything together? What if it's in letting things move through? Think about water. When water gets blocked, it stagnates. It becomes stale, heavy, toxic. But when water flows, it stays clear. It cleanses. It renews. Your emotions are the same. What if the tightness in your throat isn't something wrong with you? What if it's just tears that haven't fallen yet? What if the heat in your chest isn't anxiety? What if it's anger that's been denied its voice? What if the heaviness in your body isn't depression? What if it's grief that hasn't been allowed to grieve? Right now, without trying to fix anything, see if you can just breathe into whatever's here. Breathe into the tightness. Breathe into the heaviness. Breathe into the heat or the cold or the numbness. Not to make it go away, just to give it space. And if something wants to move, let it. If your breath wants to shake, let it shake. If tears want to come, let them come. If your body wants to sigh or yawn or shift, let it move. Nothing dramatic needs to happen. This isn't about performing release. It's about stopping the performance of holding it together. Maybe nothing moves right now. Maybe you're still too defended, too braced. That's okay too. This isn't about forcing a cathartic moment. It's about practicing being less defended. Even just acknowledging what you're holding is a form of release. You've been told that you need to understand your emotions before you can let them go, that you need to analyze them, trace them back to their origin, figure out what they mean. But that's just another way to stay in your head. Your body doesn't need a narrative. It just needs permission. Permission to feel without justification. Permission to shake without explanation. Permission to cry without a good reason. Permission to be angry even if it's not that big a deal. What would happen if you gave yourself that permission? Not someday when you're alone, when it's convenient. Right now. Feel your breath moving. Feel your body here. And just for these next few moments, let whatever wants to be here, be here. No performance, no management, no control. Just you and whatever weather is passing through. When you're ready, start to notice the space around you again. The sounds, the temperature, the feeling of your body resting here. You don't have to have released everything. You don't have to feel lighter or clearer or healed. You just practiced being a little less defended. And that's enough. When you're ready, let your awareness fully return and take that permission with you. Thank you for practicing with me today. See you next time, because meditation should be free.